phone, and you're good to hit go live. And it'll take a second to connect, and then once it fully connects, all right, it should be connected. We're live. What's going on, D-Bags? Hope you guys are doing well. We're back here again with another episode of the Detox Podcast, episode 243 to be exact. And if you're new here and you enjoy music, podcasts, comedy, or hooping videos, do consider subscribing. We've got a whole lot of that stuff going on around here. And when you do subscribe, leave a like or hang out with us in the live chat like you're going to do today. Helps us share conversations and laughs like this with more people. So do consider doing that. My phone is shooting the podcast at me right now. Okay. I don't know how to turn that off. All right, there we go. We're here. We're doing the thing, man. It's been hectic. It's been very, very hectic, and I want to talk to you about what's been going on. But before I can do that, before I can get into today's episode, I got to talk to you guys about a couple of things. First and foremost, Darren, Rita live. All right? Me, live with the homies. I got a live band perform with me at Pabst Theater Group's brand new venue, Vivarium. It's going to be insane. I'm headlining this shit, bro. There's no openers, okay? There's not 6 other bands playing with me. This is me and my people putting on a performance, a real performance. I'm not coming in ad-libbing songs. I'm not just, it's not like an open mic. This is a rehearsed performance. We've got some surprises thrown in there, some special guests, some really exciting things that I'm not going to give away, but I really want you there. It's only $15 to come. The link is down below for tickets. It's in Milwaukee. Milwaukee's a beautiful city. It's honestly on the come up. Super inexpensive comparatively to like other big cities when it comes to like hanging out, getting a hotel room, going to some bars. Plus, we've got a free after party at the Exploring Brew Pub in Third Ward, Milwaukee. So if you're trying to come, dude, $15, you get an insane night out, the performance, and then we're going to hang out afterwards. Like, it's going to be fun, man. You should do it. You should do it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Aside from that, before I can get into today's episode, if you read the title, I got to talk to you guys about your grooming because you're not doing it right. So Mike is going to hit number 4. He's got it right there. We've all been there before, all right? I'm ashamed to admit that I've been there too. It's date night, and you waited a few weeks too long to trim the hedges. And now that little cutesy rainforest you had has turned into a bit of a cutesy rainforest. I meant cutesy garden of yours has turned into a bit of a sprawling, wet, moist rainforest. And it's scary, dude. It's scary. No one wants to see that unless they are, a trained, I don't know who goes in there, Amazon explorers maybe. No, unless they're that, they don't want to see that, all right? They want some that is well kept, that is taken care of, all right? So what happens? You reach for that cheap razor you got from Kmart, who knows when, back when Kmart was still existing, maybe Shopko, back when that was a thing. And you reach for that cheap razor you got from there and you start hacking at stuff you shouldn't be hacking at. And what happens, dude? You cut yourself. Or worse. I can't even say that on the air. You don't got to do that anymore. You got to Go Nutz. Go Nutz is a revolutionary, first of its kind, brand new personal grooming device. It's unlike anything else on the market. For starters, it's shaped like a sphere. It works in a spherical motion, in a circular motion. And it's patented design is made to not cut you. It's made to not leave you with any rashes or gashes. So give Go Nutz a try. It's thegonutz.com is the website. You can use code RITA47 to save some money at the checkout and support the channel. The big thing with Go Nutz, man, is like they're using new tech. They're using a new design, so quit playing yourself with these other razors and companies that swear they're going to protect you or that they're going to do something different, but they use the same stuff, they look the same, they work the same. Stop it, dude. Use Go Nutz. That's thegonutz.com. Use code RITA47 to get that shit checked out. And then we're here now. We're in the episode, baby. You saw this, Taco Bell. All right. We're supposed to be trying some new Taco Bell items. If you guys don't know, Taco Bell recently released a whole bunch of new menu items. They had a very funny Apple-esque presentation of their new items. And I'm going to pull some of that up for you. But I was curious, man. And, every once in a while, I'll do these solo episodes where I try some food, build a Lego set, something dumb, right? And next month, we've got each member of my band is going to be on each week. So we got kind of the Darren Rita live takeover of the podcast. And some people, if you're not trying to catch the show, you're going to be annoyed for the next month. And I really feel bad for you because you're a loser. You're just not a cool guy. if you don't want to hear about it. But yeah, I'm gonna be having my my whole band, and so my pianist, bass player, guitar player, and drummer, each one of them on for a different week next week. And then on top of that, we got some special stuff after the show, March 29th, that we're going to get to. But so yeah, next month they're taking over, and I didn't really want to just shoehorn in somebody to this last episode of this month. So I figured I'd do a solo thing. You know, we catch up. I'd vent to you guys a little bit about what's going on. I'd try the new Taco Bell stuff. I love Taco Bell when I do get the chance to eat it. Love is maybe a strong word, actually. I shouldn't use that. But I like Taco Bell. Who doesn't like Taco Bell? And things did not go as planned today, let's say. I mean, you could tell by the start time. If you're watching this days after, you won't know. But watching this live, you know, we usually start the show at 6 p.m. We started at 6:30 because nobody wants to work over there, bro. Nobody wants to work over there. And I'm going to get into it. Mike's laughing in the background. I'm going to get into it here in a second. All the new Taco Bell items. I'm going to get that pulled up here just so that we've got this pulled up. Apparently, they're going to be bringing chicken nuggets and stuff, too, to Taco Bell, I saw. But they do not have that yet. So I'm going to just go over with you guys what I thought I ordered. And then we'll see what I actually got. So I wanted to try, as you guys may have seen, some of Taco Bell's new items. One being the cheesy chicken crispinata, which is definitely not a real thing. They also have a what is this here? A cheesy gordita crunch box, which I didn't want a box. I just tried to get the actual crunch thing itself. And this is actually not even showing all the other ones that they had. But basically there's 4 things. There's like a what was the one? It was a Mexican or something Chipotle. They had a quesadilla. They had a new quesadilla, 2 new burrito-esque things, and then like 1 taco-esque thing. They were all new. I also ordered a slushie, and then there's a box, like they have not a box but a bowl, a chicken bowl thing, which we got the bowl. All right, we did get the bowl, and that is all that is in this giant bag. Was just that bowl, and then they gave me a box. And they did not give me the slushie. I got no slushie. So I wanted to try the new slushie out. I'm sorry to report I will not be able to show you guys what that tastes like or tell you about how that tastes like. This is before I eat any of this, and maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just get right into eating it because I'm sure it's already cold. I'm sure it was cold when they gave it to me. This Taco Bell has got to be the worst Taco Bell known to man. I know there's a lot of memes about Taco Bell employees and Taco Bell in general when it's like, it'll be like a compilation of Oppenheimer, the guy like thinking in Oppenheimer, and it'll be like the Taco Bell employee using his last 2 brain cells to fuck up my order of only 2 items somehow, some way. And this place took that a step further, man. They embody that. Like, if you live in Milwaukee, you know which Taco Bell I'm talking about, bro. I went in there. I was not sure I was going to come out of there. All right? There was probably 12 other people inside. And before I even get to what happened inside, when I pulled up to go into the drive-thru, they had the drive-thru just blocked off because they just didn't want to take any more drive-thru orders. They just didn't want to. There's nothing wrong with the drive-thru, nothing. They just didn't want to do it anymore. And then so I'm like, all right, well, this Taco Bell is the closest one to where I'm at. And you know, we were running not super late. I mean, we went with like 40 minutes. We had like 40 minutes till the show. It's like a 4-minute drive. So I'm like, all right, you know, it'll take 10 minutes for them to make it. 4 minutes there, 4 minutes back. We should have plenty of time. When I went in and I saw everybody just sitting there with no food, I got a little nervous. And Mike and I, we put in an order, and 30-some minutes goes by, and some people are yelling at some other people. There's 2 employees that I watched for like 20 minutes not do anything. And again, I know, I was talking with Mike about this in the car. I understand if you're working at Taco Bell, things might not be easy. All right, I'm sympathetic to that. I know working in fast food is difficult. It's not fun. It's not super rewarding. But there is something to, like, there's 4 people back there, 4 employees or 5 employees. I think maybe it's 4 or 5 and two of them are like kind of working, I guess. Like they're at least making it look like they're doing something, and the other three are just walking back and forth between the two people that are doing something, and being like, "Yo, Lisa, you got that order, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm fucking doing it right now." What do you? And the same guy would then go walk over to the only other person that's doing something and be like, "Andrea, you're working on this, right?" And yeah, all right. And he just kept going back and forth. He came out at one point to just check the soda machine. Like, I saw this guy, and he just by check it, I mean, he literally just went up to it, touched the top of it, looked at it, pushed the thing for the water, and then went back. Like, he was just like, this dude is on another. It's like when you have if you're like in a class, like a computer class, you know, and the teacher walks around and you're trying to make it look like you weren't just like playing Friv online games, or you weren't just fucking around Googling some dumb shit. So you just like pull up the program you're supposed to be in, and you start, we called it zoom, pan. You just zoom, and you pan around, make it look, and you look at the screen like, I'm doing something. Yeah. Nobody says anything. Or that when you know you're trying to pretend that you're not cheating on a test, you know, and you're looking at the person's thing over there, and then you just like, you do one of those, and you're like, I really got to show that I'm thinking about this right now. Like, this guy was just really trying to make it look like he had something to do, but he had nothing to do. And eventually he just gave up and went on a cigarette break in the middle of like 12 or 14 people in this Taco Bell waiting for food. Which I'm for real. If you live or you are near Milwaukee, I swear you know which Taco Bell I'm talking about. And Taco Bell, I know you guys are better than this. You guys need to send someone to go check up on this store. Because Jesus Christ, dude. It's dangerous, dude. It was, we went in there and people are fighting. This guy comes in for DoorDash, and he was so fed up with it. The lady's like, who are you picking up for? And he's like, DoorDash, and she like kind of mumbles something, and he just, in her face, bro, puts the phone this far from her face over the counter, like, I need this for DoorDash, Derek, DoorDash, da-da-da-da-da, like, insane, bro. Insane. And not only that one guy that I mentioned that went on a cigarette break, two different employees just like went outside to go hit a vape and then came back in the middle of this going on. And then no one else needed an order taken, and they had a kiosk if someone did. And they're behind on orders, right? So you'd think maybe all 5 people would just be like, let's crank out these fucking tacos and chalupas and whatever, right? No, 2 of them would just alternate taking turns standing at the front counter to pretend that they were taking an order, but no one was ordering. No one needed to order. Everyone just wanted their food. So I digress, man. I'm sorry. I know it's Taco Bell. It's not that deep, bro. But I'm telling you guys, every single person that worked in that Taco Bell, and again, you know which one I'm talking about if you live near Milwaukee or in Milwaukee. Every single person that is working at that Taco Bell right now does not deserve a job. I'm sorry, bro. I am sorry. But you know that you don't deserve a job. And I hope none of them recognize me. And I hope if they see this clip, that they do something else. Do something else. Because Jesus Christ, dude. So bad. But let's get in it. We're going to try some Taco Bell stuff. I'm going to shoot the shit about some other things. We got some people in the chat. Coco says, if you buy tickets, it's because of me. Respect. Yeah, buy some tickets down below. I'm performing live music, not the podcast. Live music in Milwaukee for $15. Trying to sell this place out. It'd be awesome. Nick says, yo, what's happening, Nick? Hopefully you're doing good. I'm going to take a sip of water. My voice is kind of coarse today, and then we're going to get into to see what Taco Bell gave us. It's going to be a little scary. I'm a little nervous. So they gave us this box. What's that? What do we got in here? McKenna says, what's up? Hey, McKenna, how are you? We got to see what this is. Mike's in the studio, too, so he's going to try it. He'll give us his 2 cents. They shoved There's a quesadilla underneath this, bro. No. Like, okay, you guys look, this box here. That's insane, bro. Can you see the box? Let me see the screen real quick. You can see the box. Underneath these tacos, there is a quesadilla under there. So I don't know if they just were like sitting back there and they're like, there's too many tickets, just start making whatever they're like, oh, Andrea, what do you know how to make? She's like, well, it's only my second day. I only know how to make this. Just make all those. Just make a bunch of those. We're just going to throw those in the box. I don't know what I'm supposed to have in here. I'm supposed to have their new quesadilla, which was supposed to be like a real quesadilla, I believe. This is some miniaturized version that is squished underneath my food here. So, yeah, we're going to check it out, I guess. I got chips, too, even though, again, I did not order a box. I swear to God on my life, I will find the receipt and post it if I can. I ordered, Mike is with me. I was like, I don't want a box because I didn't want all the extra shit. So I was like, I'm just going to get the three new menu items that are here. And then it was like, and there was one other like bigger one, which was the quesadilla. And then I wanted to get the slushie. We did not receive a slushie. And
one thing we asked.
It looks like we did get one thing we asked for, which was this bowl here, which the heat on this is non-existent. So we'll check it out. All right. So we're gonna give some shit a try. What should I try first, Mike? What do you think I should try first?
Try the chips.
Try the chips. Okay, Mike.
The chips are even underwhelming.
Mike says the chips are underwhelming. I'll just do a regular chip here.
Not salted.
They're pretty dry. No salt on there. No salt on there.
Okay. We started from the bottom.
Start from bottom. What did they give us though? Wow, they gave us some. They gave us some guac, bro.
Don't touch that. Do not.
You don't trust the guac?
I do not touch. Do not touch their guac.
I'm gonna eat some guac, bro.
Okay.
For sure, I will try some of that. They gave us a little bit of cheese.
Okay.
A little bit of cheese is not bad, right?
You're supposed to dip the chip in
I'm gonna dip them. I'm gonna dip them, and then we got some sour cream. We're going on this unboxing where we gotta hit everything. All right, I'm gonna try a chip in this guac.
That's, yeah.
Are you not gonna risk it?
No.
I'm gonna risk. So they did give us some guac. I didn't order chips. Again, I did not order these chips. So we're gonna just. This is a bonus.
Yeah, it's a freebie.
This is a bonus on Taco Bell. So if this is bad, that can't count against them, because it's free. The guac is not good. The guac.
Tastes old, doesn't it? It's sour.
It tastes like So for people that don't know, that haven't been listening to the podcast, I lost my smell 2 years ago for about 2 years. I've recently gotten it back somewhat, but during that time I had a very muted. It wasn't like fully gone, but it was a muted smell. So I could really only smell like overpowering things, and I was working at a music venue here in Milwaukee that people smoke a lot of weed at. And so I would joke with my friends, we'll call it, what should we call it? I don't want to say the name of the place. We'll call it the Tree.
Okay.
The Tree is the venue I worked at, the Tree. And I would joke with my friends, like when I smelled what I thought was weed, it just smelled like the tree to me. I was like, oh, so this smells like the tree. This guac tastes like the tree. It tastes like it tastes like how I smell weed when my nose was fucked up.
That's not how it's supposed to taste.
I've had guac before. That's not how guac's supposed to taste. It's fucking disgusting. This is probably poison. Taco Bell's gonna sue me, dude.
Probably a week or two old.
Taco Bell's gonna sue me for this episode, but they need to figure this shit out, bro. God damn, bro. That's
We off to a start.
we're off to a good play. All right. I feel like this is gonna get worse, but let's see what we got here. I'm gonna see what this is.
I'm gonna guess it's a Doritos Locos.
No, not a Doritos Locos taco. Look, okay, this is something. This is something. I don't know what it is. It's one of the new tacos because it had onions in it. Like, it had, yeah. It looks like there's maybe chicken in here. I'm sorry that I'm actually disappointed. Do you want to look up what the new menu items are? Because maybe I can I'll try a bite of this. You'll try a bite of it. Maybe we can figure out which item it is. Because again, they gave us this in a box when we did not order a box, and I have no idea what any of these food items individually are. Because I just clicked the 4 or 5 things that were supposed to be new. And I was sad too. I thought that they had the
It's nothing new.
This is not new.
No, the only.
This was highlighted. It said new.
Okay, I'm looking.
It's like a chicken something taco.
Is it got cheese in there?
Yeah.
Is it? It's not.
It's
cheese.
cold and it does not taste good at all.
It says the only box that there's on the menu for the new is cheesy gordita
Yeah, but we didn't get. I'm telling you, I think they just shoved everything in this box.
Okay, I see.
I think they just shoved it all in this box. It's not good, man. If you guys are like foodies and you came here to watch me eat some good food, first off, this Taco Bell didn't even have the crispinata on the menu, which is one of the new things. So that's great. You know, there goes that one. Yeah, this has got like onions and cheese and lettuce, tomato, and some sort of chicken that looks kind of scary. But it's my dinner now, so that's not good though. You can have the rest of that. Oh man, gonorrhea, STD infused guac, dude. I think so, man. I'm gonna have to get my shots after this episode, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, take a bite of the other side of that. Tell me what you think, bro.
Alright, I got you.
It's not good.
Just for the pod.
Just for the pod, yeah. You don't eat it all the way. You think the cheese is safe?
No.
Oh no, it's not even liquid anymore, bro.
Dude, do not.
I'm
I'm telling you, do not touch that on the sour cream.
I'm not gonna do it, bro. It's okay. I see. That's Mike's.
With the guac, though, you could tell if it was bad because it'd be brown.
Yeah.
That, you need to refrigerate that.
This is disgusting, dude. Yeah, that's how you know Mike's doing a good job on his first day here producing. He's looking out for my safety. God damn. Yeah, that's not good at all. All right, so but they're only one strike because the chips and everything that doesn't count against them.
Okay.
So they're just 0 for 1,
Okay.
even though kind of 0 for 2. We could say 0, 1, and 1. We'll call the other one a tie.
What do we call the lack of service?
The service is a negative something, dude, because holy shit. All right. I love quesadillas. Maybe I should save that for last because that one might be actually.
That was the mystery. We should say that for last.
This is actually cold. No, like actually like cold, not even warm.
We said we're not going to get them this slushy. Let's just throw them into
Feel the bottom of this. It's not even warm, bro. Not even like kind of warm. At least this has a little. Well, now it's not that warm. All right, I'll save the quesadilla for last because that one was at least one of the ones I know for sure was one of the new things. All right, we have something here. I think this is like a cheese crusted thing that looks like Taco Bell quality there.
It looks like a taco grilled cheese.
Yeah. I'm gonna use this wrapper because this is so greasy. Which I mean, it's gonna happen if you. I'm not putting that against them because cheese. You're just grilling cheese on a grill. So all right, let's give this a bite. Looks like it's got some sauce in there. Yeah. It is super soggy, so if you're into that, this might be for you.
That one's got to be better. The cheese has got to match.
Yeah, it's better. This is better. It's not terrible. I mean, I wish it was.
Is it chicken still?
Yeah, I wish the chicken was warm. I might still have to get food after this because this is not good. But this is good. It's better. I can't knock them for this. This could be. I mean, it probably wasn't that warm when they gave it to us, but it's also, we did just wait a little bit too. I was talking shit for the first 10 minutes, so even though it was a 4-minute drive, so it's not like it was in the car for a long time. All right, yeah, that one's all right. You want to take a bite of it? You can take the other side of that. My hands are greasy through the wrapper, so that's not cool. Don't touch your face after that. You will break out for sure. Let me get some napkins. They gave us no napkins. You know what's hilarious too? I did specifically the girl. They ask if you want sauce. That's fine, right? That one's fine. I did say I didn't want any sauce. She's like, "Do you need any sauce?" I said no. And they fucking delivered on the sauce for some reason. They're like, you know what? We're not giving him anything he ordered, but we'll give him a bunch of sauce even though he doesn't want it. So I've got all the Taco Bell sauce in the world that you could possibly want. So that's great. That's phenomenal to see. All right, so we tried. What have we tried? So we tried the. If anyone in the comments wants to know, because I gotta keep the show rolling. I don't got time to stop and look it up, and if we find the wrong thing, and then some porn pops up, who knows what could happen if we start trying to search up the menu. We never know what could happen. So if you want to figure out what the hell that was, a grilled cheese-esque tortilla thing, taco with chicken in it and some chipotle sauce, that one was okay. So we can give them a win on that.
Yeah, I'd say
It's
like
fine.
6.
That's fine. So I'd say 6 too. So we're there 1, 1, and 1 right now because they gave us free chips with guac that has something wrong with it. You know, that probably, I don't even know, man. Had to have been like butt chugged and then regurgitated out of somebody. Like that guac was bad. But we can't count that against them, so it's a tie because they gave us that for free. And then whatever that first thing was we ate was absolutely fucking diabolical, dude. So disgusting. But then that last thing that we just had was all right. So we got 3 things left. So they could turn it around still. They could turn it around. All right. This feels like a burrito. I did get a burrito. I don't know. I think there was beans in it. I could be wrong. It's just warm at least. Burritos stay warm longer. It's the same as that first taco, but in a burrito.
Is it really?
I think so, yeah. It's not good. Not good at all.
Take it a step back.
Fuck, man. I just wanted this shit to be good because for people that don't know, man, we shoot this podcast at 6 p.m. So I eat a late lunch to try to make it through. But usually by the time that we wrap this show, it's like, and actually by the time we wrap the show and then I say goodbye to whoever the guest is, it's like 8:30 sometimes, you know? And I don't have a lot of time so then afterwards I'm trying to find someplace that's open to eat, or I gotta like try to make something at home, and sometimes you're just kind of tired from the whole day and then doing the pod and everything, what else. So it's like, you know, I was like, oh, today I get to eat during the show. So I was excited for this. They didn't have the Crispinata. We almost died in this fucking restaurant. I don't even want to call it a restaurant.
It's a future murder scene.
It's a crime scene. Yeah, it was just not good. It was not good. So that is not good. I don't know what that was. Some burrito. The new burrito from Taco Bell, and the new cheese chicken taco. There's a new chicken taco with something in it. Both not good. So they're 1, 2, and 1. You don't even have to eat that one if you don't want to, bro. That's okay. This bowl here. So we've got a bowl. We've got a bowl left here, guys. I'm getting more and more, I guess, disheartened. I'm just like, I'm losing enthusiasm by the second for trying this, because it looks like this is the same thing but in a bowl. It looks like they came up with something that's really bad and we're like, let's put this in 3 different forms and serve this to people. Because if they don't like it 2 ways, maybe they'll like it the 3rd way. You know, I don't know. So I'm gonna pop this open. I'll do it on camera here. Look at that. I'm not gonna eat this one. I'm actually gonna just leave this one. We're gonna leave this one right over here, baby. Yeah, you want to take a bite of that, Mike? You're more than. I saw
it through the box. I did one of the.
It just looks like someone's maybe gotten. Maybe I know we were talking about the guac has an STD, but I think maybe someone had an STD and then they nutted on top of this, because there's like some green.
Ranch is supposed to be white.
Yeah, some green ranch. I don't know. Mike is gagging off camera. So I'm disappointed to say the least, guys. Usually we have some fun on this show. I love trying food. We've got one last item here. Taco Bell right now is down. They're down, but not out, right? They could still, well, I guess even if they win this one, they're still a losing team. Right now they're 1-3-1. So let's hope that this quesadilla can be all right. All right? Mike, I'm going to give you a bite. You can try this one at the same time as me because I don't want to ruin this. So this is some sort of, oh, Jesus. I just dropped part of it.
So like that's their new vibe, is like covering it all.
Some sort of cheese-crusted quesadilla, and it looks like it has the same seasoned chicken as that other shit. But we'll see. You know, quesadilla is hard to mess up. Cheers, bro. Very soggy. If it was warm and like actually a little crisp, I don't know how they crisp cheese on the outside before the tortilla was even cooked. You think you would like cook the tortilla and then put the cheese on it and then just quickly put that on the grill, flip, done? But I imagine not many people have a culinary degree back there in the Taco Bell drive-thru. So this one's okay though. Maybe I'll stick it in the air fryer.
Yeah.
I'm scared of what it might do to my air fryer, but my air fryer just blows up. Wow. I'm disappointed in you, Taco Bell. Not because of this. Well, the food is bad too, but what we endured to get this shitty ass food. Mike almost got in a fight with people, bro. So I mentioned to you guys that they had a kiosk, right? They actually had two. One of them, it wasn't picking up like heat. Like touchscreens usually are like I believe they're heat sensor, they're heat and pressure together. So it's supposed to pick up that it's like, it's flesh pushing against it right now. Mike is trying to use this one, and it's not working. And he finds out you have to push real hard. So he's like, really, you can probably hear that on the mic, I imagine. He's really pushing it hard, and it's working though. He's getting it to work. And this lady, what did she say? She yelled at. She goes, that one's broken. And he goes, well, I know, but I got it to work. I just need to push really hard. She goes, you're gonna break it. And he's like, well, I don't know why you had to say this back to her, but he goes, well, if you're saying it's already broken, then I don't think it matters if I break it again. And she didn't say anything, but then she did scream at an employee like 10 minutes later about how long her tacos were taking. So we've just been having a rough go, man. But aside from that shit, aside from this terrible Taco Bell, I'm so greasy, dude. And I like barely, like, we didn't even eat this. You know what I'm saying? We took a bites of this. I spent $31 at Taco Bell to have 4 bites of shitty ass food, not get my slushie, and get yelled at the kiosk there. So that was fun. Yeah, just terrible, man. Terrible. I feel like Charles Barkley. Terrible. They're terrible. But yeah, not good, guys. You know what's not terrible though is what we got going on kind of in the next month. And I don't want to make it all about that, but I don't get a ton of solo episodes right now. We've been doing a good job of having new and exciting guests here in the studio and bringing back some old faces to hang out with. But we got some really exciting stuff coming out here. I got a new song supposed to be dropping this Friday. We'll see. Should be dropping this Friday. If you made it this far in the podcast, I don't care if I tell you. It's fine. Then next week we got the first of my bandmates coming on the show. And I'm really excited, dude. I'm really excited. And I want to get real with you guys for a second because the people that are this far into this episode, I know this is going to be a shorter episode anyways this week, but the people that are this far in, I just want to get real with you for a second about kind of what's been going on with my whole live show and with what I'm trying to do moving forward. So this live show we're playing is at a Pabst Theater Group venue. If you don't know what Pabst Theater Group is, they have the Pabst Mansion here. They own the Pabst Theater. They also own the Riverside Theater. It used to be the Collectivo Back Room. I believe they own the Warner Theater as well, and Turner Ballroom, all owned by this. They're like a local conglomerate, if you will. They're doing very well, I'm sure, but they're not like it's not like they're like Live Nation or something. They own like shit all around the world or something like that. So they own all these dope venues here in Milwaukee, and it's a big deal that I was able to get this show in the first place. Because if you've been following me for any amount of time, I haven't performed in a while, and I kind of had a lot of momentum thwarted by 2020 and the pandemic, which a lot of people did. But it was very unfortunate. I had my first show right before. It was really big success, did really well, and from that was able to kind of get some other things in motion for playing some summer festivals. Playing at some other smaller venues, even some venues here in Milwaukee at the time, and then COVID happened, obviously. So everything shut down. Didn't take anything, wasn't taking anything to heart about things not working out. But then, as things started to open up again, I had some things happen with the people that I was doing stuff with back then that kind of it put the idea of performing on the back end. Like I was like, I just got to focus on getting myself right and making more music that's better. And doubling down on the podcast, doing all these things, and I making sure my business was operating well, and those things happened. I'm doing better now, and the fact that I was able to get this show in Milwaukee without, with having that such a gap is a big deal. And what's even a bigger deal is that if we could sell this out, a lot of doors open. Like, I'm not exaggerating, and I know I exaggerate a lot, or, well, maybe don't exaggerate, but use hyperbole and all these other things here on this podcast because it's entertainment. But it's like, dude, I'm not exaggerating when I say, like, if we can sell this out, and I say we because you're in on this with me, dude. You're my partner in crime at this point if you're listening. If we can sell this out, the things that it can do for this podcast as well as my music career are huge. And I've already got some of that stuff, I won't say in writing, but basically gotten some nods from people like, oh, if you do that, then we can do this for you. So it's big, man. It's a hard ticket. It's a hard ticket. It's not a, like I said, it's not 8 other bands on the ticket and you're paying $15 for all. We got a sick show planned for you guys for March 29th. And, yeah, and if we could sell it out, man, your boy can go on tour. I can do a whole lot of exciting things. And that's what I want to do, dude. That's what I want to do. So it's like, if you already got your tickets, you're amazing. And I owe you everything. And I owe you an amazing show, which I hope I can do for you on March 29th. But if you already have your tickets, we're at that point now with the amount of tickets sold where if everybody that is coming brings 1 to 2 people, like the amount of tickets we have already that have gone, if we could get everyone who's already bought one to just ask a friend of theirs or 1 or 2 friends to be like, yo, will you come to this with me? We can sell this place out. And that stuff I was just talking about that could happen will happen. And that will be really special for me, man. And I think it will be, not only is it special for me, I've been trying to do a good job of framing this where it's like, dude, you pay $15, you get this show that like you get, like you're not just giving me 50. I feel like sometimes people that kind of half fuck with you or like people that know you from high school or know you from like your hometown or whatever, like they'll kind of give me the runaround like, bro, like $15, like, and I'm like, $15? That's as cheap as you can this is a real venue, bro. This is not like a bar. This is a real fucking music venue. It's brand new, by the way. They just played their first 2 shows in it this past week. So we're going to be like the fucking 15th or 16th show ever to play there by the time we play. Like, that's insane, dude. And it's like people are mad about $15, but people, they hit you with the like, that's kind of a lot. It's like, dude, you're not just giving me $15. You're paying $15. You get a performance in exchange. You get a sick fucking performance that we've been working really hard on. And on top of that, we got a free after party, and you're in a dope-ass city because Milwaukee is really on the come-up, minus that Taco Bell we've been talking about. It's just going to be cool, man. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I want you there. I really, really want you there. And I know I'm getting into it, and this is the brain rot I have recently of trying to promote this show. Also, by the way, I'll let you guys know before everybody else knows because I thought it was going to come out on Friday, but it didn't. I did a podcast last week for somebody else. I'm not going to say who until it comes out. I don't want to spoil it in case he's got like surprises or whatnot, that like in case it is a surprise for him. But I did a podcast for somebody else last week. Should be coming out in the next couple of days. Shooting a couple podcasts this week. We got my song "Missing Out." I can't say what radio station, I don't think, because we don't have it in writing, but I basically got told by this really, really wonderful person over at a local radio station here in Milwaukee, said that they want to play "Missing Out," which is one of my newer songs this year, on that station. So that'll be coming up. We've got some sick interviews with some news outlets coming up. So if I'm everywhere and you feel like I'm doing a whole lot next month, it's because I am. And I want you guys to know about it first. So if you want to support these other people and these other interviews I'm going to be doing, please check them out. I'll post about them on my socials, on Instagram and Snapchat and stuff like that. So, and probably Facebook too. So if you're following me on those things, you'll find out about those. But let's sell this shit out, bro. Let's sell this shit out. Coco says, if it's the song I think it is, I've been waiting for this. Yeah, it is. It is. It really, really is. P. Dizzy says, just go. So my mom says, order food from the after party and not the Taco Bell. Yeah, exactly. What do you got? Carrington says, I'd rather spend $15 on Dorito tickets than actual Doritos. Bro, we got to stop this. We got to put an end to this. People at work are trying to call me Dorito instead of Rita.
No.
And we're not letting that fly. It's not happening. We're going to squash that right now before it gets any traction.
What does the Dorito mean?
That's what I'm saying. What does Dorito mean, bro? It's just like because it sounds like like you're just adding an O. I just no, bro. No, it's a no. It's a hard no. We're not doing it. On the count of 3, that's what this Taco Bell sauce says. On the count of 3, we're not doing it. That's okay. That's what I got for the show and with the Taco Bell stuff. I don't want to hold you guys up for super long, but I do have. I feel like I had something else I wanted to get off my chest today. Let me pull up the excess topics I had. Oh, this is it. The notifications shit, bro. Have you guys noticed since I think it was maybe I want to say it's got to be within the last 6 to 8 months, dude. That maybe it's been longer and I just recently noticed it. That people will have their notifications silenced when you text them on iMessage. Do you have anybody that has that on you? I don't know if it's by person or if they just do it in general. They're like, all my notifications are silenced. But I'm telling you, you have a fucking phone so I can get a hold of you. And I don't understand how I'll be in the middle of a conversation with somebody, right? Like they texted me, but their notifications are still silenced. So like they'll text me, I respond right away, immediately, within seconds. Like it's a back and forth, quick conversation that like they say something, they need a response. I give them a response that also needs one more response. And they don't get it because their fucking phone has the messages on silence. I think Apple, if you want to allow people to have that for like, oh, they're taking a nap in the middle of the day or they're at work and they want to get work done, they want to focus on work, that's fine. But the second they send a message, it should take their phone out of that fucking mode because that's crazy, dude. I'm in the middle, I'm doing a lot of shit, all right? I'm working on a lot of things. I'm trying to get things done in the music. I'm trying to get things done. I'm organizing a whole band, all these things going on. And I was have someone send me a message, and then I send them a message right back, and I get this blue. I'm gonna show you guys some. I'm sure I have somebody that has it on right now. All right, I'm not gonna show you who this is, but can you see that at the bottom? That it says notifications. Or no, you can't. It's so blue. I'm gonna put a fucking pop up here if this is a highlight. But it says blank, the person has notifications silenced. And then I have to click this to decide if I want to notify them anyways. And dude, I fucking click that shit every time. And then it does it as like a shout. It's like, this is urgent. It's like, yeah, it's if you message me first and I text you back and I see you got your notification silenced, why the fuck did you text me? Why don't you just wait until your notifications needed to not be silent anymore? I know this is a stupid thing to be mad about, bro, but it's been pissing me off lately. Because I'd be like, I need a response. Like, you asked me man. Just a dumb fucking thing. A dumb setting. You're either in Do Not Disturb or you're not, bro. What is this half-ass shit? You should not be able to text me if your fucking notifications are silenced. Speaking of, let me respond to this person real quick. No, I'm just kidding. I'll do that after the show. But it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And yes, I know that's a dumb thing I thought of, but I thought about that the other day. And it's been pissing me off. And I had like 3 people within the last 48 hours that I had that exact exchange I just told you about where I needed an answer. And we had been messaging and their notifications are silenced. Why? And at first I thought it was like maybe it was just me, but I think that's the whole phone. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. We got some people in the chat here. Let's see what everybody's saying. That's why Samsung is better. Jesus Christ. Let's see. All right, well, we got some other people here. Holy shit, I just threw a bag of Doritos in my Walmart pickup order. What the hell are we doing in this comment section right now? But Dorito logo with Rita on it instead would be kind of fire merch. Jesus Christ, dude. That's what I said. Oh, my God. Well, if you guys make it and the picture of me is cool, maybe we'll sell it. I'll put that. That's the olive branch I'll extend to you because I'm not in love with Dorito. But yes, Samsung is better. No, that's a lie, man. You're coping. I apologize, man. I know Apple's terrible, but Samsung will never be better. At least not. It doesn't seem like it. That's all I got for today's show, guys. I'm not gonna hold you up for super long tonight. I'm really excited for next month. Please, please, please jump in the live chat every week next month and say hello to my different bandmates. Tell your friends to watch. Bring some friends to the show, man. If everybody that bought tickets brings a couple people, this place sells out. So if you can get somebody to bring a car full of people because they're like, maybe I don't know. Maybe they're a little nervous to come by themselves or just with you. Tell them to bring 4 homies. Bring a car full. We get a couple more of those, bro. This place sold out easy. Easy. And I'm telling you, if it's sold out, we're going to have so much fucking fun. It's going to be insane. We got Karen who says, I get 10% profit. I don't know about that. The camera on Samsung goes crazy, though. Yeah, until you send it to anybody else. Then it comes out like it's fucking Minecraft or a Nintendo 64 game. Yeah, so that's going to be really cool. Aside from that, I want to say quick thank you to our patrons. That's the wrong thing. That's the scary button. They scroll down. Scroll down to patrons. You see, this should be patron. There we go. There we go. Hopefully we didn't dox ourselves there. The patrons are up on the screen right now. If you guys are interested in getting behind the scenes access to extra podcasts, and not the extra screens that Mike likes to show you. If you're interested in getting behind the scenes access to extra podcasts, extra videos, as well as a series where I break down how I mix, master, write, record every single one of my songs, go to patreon.com/Darren Rita and you can help support the channel for as little as $1. And you get access to all that cool stuff and some really fun stuff now that I've been dropping a lot more music. So we're going to be getting back on it with that series, adding some new installments to that, which will be real fun. Also want to say a quick shout out to Go Nutz for sponsoring this episode. So you can pop them up on the screen, Mike. That's number 4. Or you can do that too. Go Nutz for sponsoring this episode. They are the homies. Use code Rita47 at thegonutz.com to save some money. Please come to my live show. I want to click that one last time. We'll pop it up, even though I just spammed them for the last 15 minutes about it. There it is, baby. There it is in all its glory. If you guys want to, I know I got people that listen from different places. If you want this flyer, you want to put it up, you want to help me out, message me on any social media. I will get you 20 different versions of this flyer, and you can put them wherever you want. That would be cool. That would be fun. Then, all right, let's see what else we got here. That's it. I think that's it, right? We did all our sponsors. This has been the 243rd episode of the Detox Podcast, guys. Taco Bell is out trying to kill people with the shit they're serving right now, so don't eat it. Come to my live show. I will see